Where does Clemson stand with their early offers in 2024? We'll take a look at it in this video. Before we get into the video though, make sure you like the video if you like the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can stay up to date on all of my Clemson content that I put out every single week. All right, so let's get into it where we're talking about the 2024 recruiting offers and the recruiting class for the Clemson Tigers. Specifically, I've been doing some videos, or I've been trying to make these videos where I start from the beginning, where Clemson started in early spring of 2022, and I'm working my way through the offer list in chronological order, really. So we're right now at June 1st, which, if you're familiar with Clemson recruiting, it is really where Clemson goes out and starts their big group or pile of offers, I guess, that they hand out and give to that class. So in 2022, they're always 2 years ahead. So 2022 to 2024. This year is 2023. So this summer, you'll see around the June timeframe, if not earlier, on some of the highest rated guys. But in June, you'll see a lot of offers go out for the 2025 class this summer. But going back to 2024, they did offer 7 guys on June 1st, according to 24/7 Sports Composite. I'll pull up the list here for you so we can take a look at it. And we'll take a look at where those guys stand right now and where Clemson stands with them. So from the top to bottom, left to right, you got Jalen Mbakwe. He is a cornerback, really fast guy. He is 5-star overall, 4th best player in the country according to ESPN, 6 foot, 175 pounds, from Pinson, Alabama, and he is already committed to Alabama. He committed July 26th, so just about a little over a month later, he decided to go with Alabama, and he was offered from Clemson again June 1st. So a guy, cornerback, that Clemson misses out on, but they still have a lot of other guys out there as well. Next up is Edric Houston, defensive lineman from Beaufort High School. They got 2 Beaufort guys on this list that they really like. This guy's 6'3", 250. You look at the film on him, he gets in a 4-point stance and he just brutalizes you. He is a massive, massive human being, and he can just really beat you off the ball. He gets off of blocks really well, and he tackles very violently. Would fit perfectly right in with that D-line U that Clemson has. Edric Houston, again, 17th best player, 4-star overall according to ESPN. Aaron Childs is a linebacker from Olney, Maryland. You remember Olney? Clemson's got some linebackers out there. He's an outside linebacker type guy. He's very fast around the edge. He tries to attack around the edge a lot, stands up a lot. Pre-snap. He's from Our Lady of Good Counsel High School there, 6'3", 225. Again, you look at these 3 guys, really this whole list, these guys, height and weight-wise, measurables-wise, they're there. They're ready. And that's kind of what you're seeing nowadays in these guys that Clemson goes after. 57th best guy, according to 24/7, 4-star overall. Still don't know where Houston or Childs will land. Their recruitment is still open. Tavoy Fegan is a guy who Clemson has already gotten committed. He is the first commit for Clemson. He committed November 20th, 2022 for the 2024 recruiting class, got everything started. He's a 4-star overall guy from Tampa, Florida, Carrollwood Day School. Clemson does really good in that Tampa area. 6 foot, 175. Some people had him as a safety. I have him down as a cornerback. He is just a very physical outside guy, loves to get in there and tackle, and going to be one of those guys that's very confident playing one-on-one, in that Clemson scheme. So you're going to be playing one-on-one. You're going to be on an island, and he's a guy that will definitely do that for you. Jaden Davis is a quarterback from Charlotte, North Carolina. He's a dual threat guy from Providence Day School. Originally, Clemson was thought to be kind of out of it, but he's been visiting Clemson for many years now, since he was, I think, even in elementary school, been coming to Clemson camp. So he's very familiar with the staff. With Garrett Riley in the mix, maybe Clemson can come back, because it was once thought that he was looking elsewhere, like, say, Michigan. But now Clemson is back on the board with a possibility of getting back in the mix in his recruiting class. Again, 6'1", 200 pounds, dual threat guy, 4-star, 35th overall, according to ESPN. Next up, KJ Bolden. He's that other guy from Beaufort High School. He is an athlete listed, but really a safety, but he can play wide receiver as well. He's kickoff returner. He really can do anything. 6'1", 190, and he is a 5-star overall, according to ESPN, the third best player in the class. And to be honest with you, he fits that bill for sure because he's just that doggone good. When you watch film of KJ Bolden, anybody in the country would be crazy if they didn't want him. He literally has everything you would want in a safety. He can catch the ball. He can play wide receiver. He is just an athlete that on the high school level, you have to watch out for every single play because he plays both sides. And then finally up is Noah Dixon from LaGrange, Georgia, Troup County Comprehensive High School, committed to Clemson recently, January 30th, 2023, 6'2", 190. So a real tall guy, a safety, 172nd in the country, 4-star overall, according to ESPN. Had offers from big top programs all over. When you watch his film, he is a guy who plays slot wide receiver, plays, in the spread on the offensive side of the ball, and on the defensive side of the ball, plays safety. So he's one of those guys that Mickey Kahn has really mentioned that they're looking at, is those guys that are taller but can catch and can be difference makers in the turnover margin and really not only take the ball away, but have an opportunity because of their skill set to really take the ball down the field and get some scores out of the defense. So 2 guys out of these 7, you're looking at June 1st offers. Out of these 7, Clemson is 2 out of 7, and really 1's off the board. So there's 4 left open there. I think Clemson obviously is still in the mix for KJ Bolden because he came to Elite Junior Day. So, we'll see what what happens there with him. Those other 3 guys, they didn't come to Elite Junior Day, so we'll kind of see where they all shake out. Again, you would expect them to maybe come again in the summer and maybe even visit again in the fall. Again, in 2023, that's their senior year of high school. And they'll be signing the early signing period in December of this year, and then basically being true freshmen in 2024. Hey, let me know what you think about this video. Do you think Clemson has a chance at those guys that are still on the board? Do you like the guys that Clemson has got in Fegan and Dixon? Let me know. I'd be curious to see. I'm going to continue these videos and go through June and July all the way up until we get everybody covered. So let me know in the comments what you think about these guys. And as always, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel.